How's it going, my people? This is your boy Wired Up, and welcome to another episode of Wired Up TV. Hope you guys got your hands on the steering wheel and keeping your eyes on the road. Handle everything you need to handle. Y'all know the drill. No matter what you guys got to handle, do it with your head up, with a smile, and handle that stuff like a soldier. Don't give up. Don't let anything discourage you. Keep on keeping on, guys, because any obstacle in life can be overcome. Any obstacle can be reached in life. Don't let nobody tell you it cannot. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and cannot do. Everyone was once told that. Even people that invented the plane, people that went to the moon, people that said that the earth was round. People said you're bullshit, you're never gonna make it, but they did. And y'all can do it too. Always keep that in mind, guys. Always keep that in mind. God bless every single one of y'all. I think of you guys like my family. I got a passion for this because I speak to a lot of you guys privately on my email or on the comments section, and I really do care about y'all. So keep your head up. With that being said, let's get down to the video. Now, one thing I do want to talk about is this. These pictures here, guys. As you guys can clearly see, this is Tupac spotted in Cuba. Now, as far as we know, Tupac Shakur doesn't travel a lot, doesn't come out a lot. I mean, there hasn't been a lot of sightings. There hasn't been a lot of people spotting them. We've heard of the one in, where was it, in Malaysia or wherever that was, when the man spotted him and Gaddafi. But this right here is very rare. He even got Tupac's walk. You see the picture on the right, the way he walks with the right foot or the left foot, whichever foot is forward, he kind of points it out towards the outside, like towards not towards the inside, but towards the outside. He kind of just points it out when he walks, kind of like the gangster walk, right? The cool walk and stuff. He keeps his hands down. Usually when he walks, one hand down, and he uses his hands a lot when he talks. And you can see this on the right. He got Tupac's head, dressed low key, but still dressed nice. He's not dressed like a bum. He's not dressed like, still, guys. This to me looks like a very legit Tupac sighting. And when I saw this, I was like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? This is some legit shit. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this before. Like I said, this has been out. It just, I don't know if, I believe it just was released. So this is a new picture, fairly new picture. And, like I said, guys, Tupac is alive. You know what I'm saying? I just look at the way he walks. I mean, the shape of his head, um, just his body structure, his height, it all corresponds. I mean, you can tell he's taller than the guy in the middle. On the picture on the right, he's taller than the man in the middle. And he looks fairly tall. I mean, he looks like he's about 5'9", 5'10", Tupac's height. And it just corresponds. Everything here corresponds on how Tupac looks, walks, and talks. You guys know, you guys seen his videos. Watch Made Niggas and watch Hit 'Em Up and videos like that. Every video he talks with his hands. He does a lot with his hands. And the way he walks is he got that little gangster walk when he walks, and the foot that's forward, he points out, like that G walk, that slide walk. So that's something real important that we need to pay attention to, because you can't only pay attention to the way he looks. You gotta, because he can look like Pac, but if he doesn't walk like Pac and do that like Pac, there's a possibility that it's not him. But this right here, to me, looks like, so far with the research we've done, looks like a legit sighting of Tupac. I've been telling you guys that I think Tupac is in Cuba. Why? Because you can't be extradited from Cuba even if they know you're there. Second, his aunt's there. So he knows somebody there that's already established, that already knows where everything's at, that already knows people, the land, and the laws, and of course the politics. So that's one of the big reasons why he would be there. You know what I'm saying? His aunt's there, and we all know he was deep into the Black Panthers and deep into the revolutionary talk of things. So that it makes sense where he would go, right? I'm pretty sure he's touched down in Africa, right? If he did go, I'm pretty sure he went either on a private plane or on a boat. So I'm pretty sure he's been to Africa and has touched down and done work there. But um, I think he only has done that to go visit his family, because you never wanna go where Tupac is exactly at. I don't think his family wanted to go to Cuba and risk the government following them, because they were following the Feeney when she went to Africa, and risk giving up Tupac's location. You know what I'm saying? Even though they can't extradite him and stuff like that, but still, you want to keep a low profile. You don't want cameras all over your face and all that stuff. So, yes, we've been telling you guys here on the Wired Up TV team that we think he's in Cuba. Well, at least that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But this picture, I think, confirms that. But that's, of course, that's just my opinion, guys. Tell me what you guys think. You know what I'm saying? Email me at wireduptv4u@gmail.com and let me know what you guys think about this. Or comment down. If you don't want to email, comment in the comments, talk to me. And any new information, of course, email me, or just let us know, guys, because we want to know. We're trying to solve things here and put out information that is going to get looked at by whoever is going to either solve a case, or whoever is going to help us find Mr. Shakur. But yeah, guys, like I said, just let us know. And like I said, this picture looks very legit. And to me, it does not look like a fake picture. He looks like Pac. So now, I did want to talk about something real quick. Touch on something with y'all pertaining to the Biggie Smalls case. Now there's Eugene Deal. I've been doing research on Mr. Eugene Deal and looking at his police statements and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And his stories pretty much always kind of stayed the same. You know what I'm saying? um, when it comes to what happened that night, you know what I'm saying? He said the same thing in basically every interview that he did with the police, and things of that nature. Yeah, now of course, sometimes when you get hot and stuff like that, sometimes you say or mistakenly say things. I've said stuff like I've said 97 instead of 96 plenty of times, and I could have swore in my head I said 96. So stuff happens, but I'm talking about his police, when he's talking seriously and thinking about what he's going to tell the police about what happened that day, when he's remembering what happened that day. His story never changes. That tells me that it's the truth. Okay. um you know and he was there, right? And he always stuck with the story that he's 100% sure that it's Amir Muhammad. I've seen people try to pick at him and try to get him to say something else, or you know what I'm saying, like his subscribers, like the people in the comments, have been trying to get him to say something else and things like that, and he doesn't. He pretty much kind of just stays with the same thing. um so that makes me think that he's telling the truth about what happened that night, at least. And he's 100% sure that it was Harry Billups that shot Biggie. He's seen the picture that that we shown him, that the Wired Up TV came up with. And you know what I'm saying? It's right away, man. He goes, you know what? It looks familiar, but it has been 20 some odd years. So I can't be 100% sure. Okay. Now, on one of his police interviews, it did say, or I'm sorry, he did say that when the police asked him, well, how does his, how did his face look? Well, he said he had strong bone structure and a thin face, and he made the shape of a square, kind of a square face, kind of like Harry Billups. He does have a square face and things like that. So I want to see what you guys think. Who do you guys think it is? Do you guys think it was Harry Billups, and there was David Mack and Rafael Perez actually did have something to do with it? You know what I'm saying? Um, was it them? Do you guys think that was it, Harry Billups and them? Or do you guys think what I think, that it was this gentleman behind, Pac and Suge, and it was Suge that hired this man to do the hit? Because in the photo that Bomb first put out, with Eugene Deal standing right there with another guy. I forgot the man's name that's standing right next to Eugene Deal, the bald, kind of chubby guy. And then they're standing right in front of the Muslim. And in his police statements, Eugene Deal clearly says, we were parked in front of the door, and then I walked up towards the street. And when I looked, he walked right up to me and just stared at me. I showed him my gun and he left. And that's exactly what it shows on that picture. So Eugene, I believe that. Okay. And he also said that he looked down the street and there was nobody there. And this was years ago, guys. So, and he has been saying that now. He said he looked down the street and it was empty. Only this one guy. And then he saw him walk right back towards the direction of the car that shot Biggie. Okay. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm leaving it in your guys' hand. Send me emails of proof of other stuff that maybe you've read that Eugene has said. I don't know. You guys send me what you guys know, man. You know what I'm saying? We're researching as much as we can, and this is what we've come up with. You know, we're really trying to solve this case, and we're really trying to find Tupac. So we're trying to do all kinds of things here at Wired Up TV, and, you know, we do need your guys' help for that. So, you know, give us your opinion. What do you guys think? You know what I'm saying? I think the guy on that picture that Bomb first put out looks more like the guy behind Suge and Tupac that I've been telling you guys that I think is the killer. You know, he's a little bit linkier and taller with a kind of like longer face, and it is kind of squared in the bottom like his chin. You know, but, you know, then again, Harry Billups kind of matches more of what Eugene said, that he had a squared face, you know, with a strong jaw structure. But Eugene also said he had a peanut head. You know what I'm saying? And on the picture that, you know, on that picture of Eugene Deal with the Muslim guy, you can clearly see the guy does have a little peanut head. And it looks more like the head of the guy behind Suge and Tupac. So I think either Pac or Suge hired this man to hit Biggie. You know what I'm saying? Either Pac or Suge. You know, maybe Suge hired this man because he's standing right behind Suge. So it had to be somebody Pac or Suge knew. Right? So that's what I think happened. And that, you know, this guy walked up and saw Eugene Deal had a pistol, went back to his car. But I think when he walked up to Eugene Deal and them, he was checking out, see who was in what car and, you know, where was everybody at. You know, kind of filling out his mission he was about to pull off. So that's what I think, guys. And we need to find this man behind Suge and Tupac, and we need to find out who he is, what his name is, and where he at. Is he still alive, and what's going on, guys? So if anybody has that information, send it to wireduptvforyou@gmail.com. wireduptvforyou@gmail.com. Okay, and we'll get right to it, guys. If y'all want the credit, I'll give you guys full credit, full video. You guys could even talk on it, guys. All right, the way only Wired Up TV does it, guys. Who else does this? You know what I'm saying? I bet you later on a lot of the channels are going to be doing this too. You know what I'm saying? Much love to everybody. But come on, guys. You know, let's solve this and let's find Pac. All right. But this is very interesting, you guys. Again, if you guys can't read this, you know, pause it and read it. I really want you guys to read it. You can see Jin deal with exactly what he tells him. He tells him he walks right to the street, looks to the street, doesn't see anybody but this Muslim guy, walks up to him, they lock eyes. He knew there was something up because Muslims had to humble themselves and say assalamu alaikum or something. This guy mad dogged him basically and walked away toward the direction of where Big's killer was. And just look at the pictures, everything matches. We're getting close. I believe it's the guy that was behind Pac and Suge. But y'all let me know. Keep your heads up. Keep positive like I always tell you guys. And like always, my people, stay wired up. All right? Peace out. And by the way, guys, like and subscribe the video. All right? Blessed day.